Hey everybody, welcome back to In Bed with a Millennial. I'm the Millennial Javeda Bay, and this is my bed. And it is still anal August, and we are going strong talking about things all anal play. And today I want to talk about rimming. So let's get into it. Javeda, what's rimming? I'm so glad you asked. Rimming is stimulation of the rim of the anus, and that can be stimulation in different ways. When a lot of people hear it and think of rim jobs, they think of stimulation orally, using your mouth to stimulate the rim of the anus, but you can also stimulate the rim of the anus with your fingers. Yep, these pretty digits can also do it. So there's two different types of ways that you can do it. Really three if you include toys, but we'll get to that a little later. Okay, cool. I can do it two different ways, Javeda. What does that mean? How do I do it? Well, first things first, if you're gonna do it on a partner or on yourself, digitally at least, you need to prepare. And how do you prepare? Hygiene-wise. You prepare by cleaning your butthole. Now, unlike if you were trying to do penetrative anal play, you necessarily don't have to douche to clean your anus to prepare for rimming. Unless you know that rimming is gonna lead to penetrative play, then you might wanna do it. But if you're just like, nah, I'm just gonna tickle the outside of my anus, that's all I wanna do. I wanna stimulate that and just that, then just some really good cleaning of the butthole. And how do you do that? One, showering. You're gonna bathe. You're gonna go and bathe and take a shower or a bath, however you want to bathe, but you're gonna bathe and you're going to clean your butt. And to do this, one, you need soap, a mild soap. Two, I would recommend using some type of washcloth or a loofah or something. If you are someone that just does soap on the hand showering, that's not going to cut it. That is not going to cut it, because I highly doubt that you're taking your hand and really going to scrub it up dub that hard, to really clean your asshole. So get a loofah, get a washcloth, wash your butt. And a good method is to bathe twice. So if you're in the shower, you do your first scrub down with soap, take the full shower, you wash your ass, you rinse off, you clean everything, get rinsed, you reapply soap and lather up and do it again, just to doubly ensure that your butthole is really clean, because you're about to play with it, whether that be with fingers or with a mouth, and you just want to have that peace of mind, that comfort to know hey, I'm good. I took the bombest shower ever and I know my butthole's clean because Javeda prepared me for this. So that is what you're going to do. You're going to clean yourself. And if you are someone that is going to progress from rimming to actual penetrative anal play, you're also going to want to douche. And this also means that you're going to want to do the whole not eating for 3 hours beforehand, switching over to water, things of that nature, to really clear out your intestinal tract and make it a lot easier when you're douching to clean. But remember the important things about douching, don't use super hot water. You want to use cool room temperature-ish water. You also don't want to over douche, so you don't have to douche 20 million times. You just a good max, I would say 2 times, and you're usually pretty good, as long as you took a bowel movement beforehand and all of that to really clear things out. But yeah, so if you choose to douche, go ahead and do that. If you're someone that's just a little bit worried about there potentially being something during rimming, you can also douche as well, but it's not required if you're not actually penetrating the anus. Okay, so the body's clean, you're ready to do this, you and your partner have talked about it, you know what you're in store for, y'all have communicated, you're ready for the fun. Now what's the next thing to think about? Safer sex practices, as if you didn't know that was coming. And if you watched last week's video, then you know all your different options. You got finger cots and latex gloves if you're doing digital stimulation of the anus, and you have got dental dams and my personal favorite, Lorals, if you are doing oral stimulation on the anus. So definitely make sure you keep in mind what you want and have it on hand in advance. The last thing you want to do is be all hyped up to go do some rimming or have yourself rimmed by someone else, and then y'all don't have the materials and you have to cancel. No one wants that. Make sure you have everything you need on hand. So hit up a local sex shop, get those finger cots or latex gloves if you need them. Or if you're I don't have a local sex shop, go to Walgreens, go to CVS, get some latex gloves from there. They also may have finger cots there. And if not, the worst place that I recommend, Amazon definitely has everything you need. But if you're like, nah, we're done the oral game, dental dams, and you're like, Jave, I don't know where to find dental dams. Lion's Den online sells dental dams. You can get your dental dams there. It's also linked in this video description, so go buy your dental dams. But if you're just like, Jave, you sold me on Laurels. I hear they're amazing. I want to try them. There's also a link for that. So go get your Laurels and have a dang good time not having to hold a dental dam in place. But yeah, so you've talked about the safer sex methods. You are ready to do the thing. What's the thing, Jave? Well, it's stimulating the rim of the anus. And you're probably like, why is that even like, what about that would even be enjoyable or fun? Well, as you know, the anus has muscles, and the external sphincter, which is like the first muscle that you come in contact with for anal play, is like right there at the rim of the anus. So stimulating it stimulates the nerves within that muscle, and helps you to like, you can enjoy pleasure from it because there's a large cluster of nerves down there that's like, holy cap, we're being stimulated in ways that we have not been stimulated before or regularly. So it can be pleasurable. Also the same way, like that sphincter is the same one that like when you have like a really good poo and it comes out and you're like, wow, that was phenomenal. Those nerves were stimulated. So that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna focus on the rim of the anus and stimulate those nerves. And you can do it in whatever way you and your partner feel good about. That can be just like gently like massaging it in like little circles. That can be actually using your mouth to like twirl your tongue on it in a variety of different ways. Whatever y'all feel is good works. That's why the communication is extremely important, knowing what your partner is actually enjoying and whatnot. But yeah, so you're just focusing on the rim of the anus. You don't have to go into it or do anything more. You can just provide pleasure solely from the rim. And you know how previously I was like, and you could also like do rimming with sex toys. Well, that is very true. There are a wide variety of toys out there that offer stimulation specifically for the rim of the anus. And if you're like, Jave, that sounds awesome. I really don't have a partner right now that I would feel comfortable doing this, but I would love to experience this. And I'm definitely not trying to get in a position where I reach around and stimulate my own anus. Well, this is a great way to do it by using sex toys. And if you're looking for some, B-Vibe is my biggest recommendation. They have a line of rimming butt plugs, which are phenomenal. And so what it is, they're butt plugs, but they have a specific function right at the base of them. So that way they're felt on the rim of the anus right there when it's like inserted. And so they come in a variety of sizes depending on like what level you're at. And they like have beads that like rotate to offer you like a massaging feeling on the rim of the anus. So yeah, if you're like, Jave, that sounds awesome, I want that. Again, link in the description, can give you everything you need and more. But yeah, that's rimming. That is Rim Jobs 101. And if you didn't get to attend my workshop last Wednesday that talked all about this is like a quick crash course. But yeah, go out and like enjoy some rim jobs. But make sure you are subscribed to this YouTube channel, because like seriously, what are you doing if you're not? And you're following me on social media, Instagram, TikTok, all kinds of sex ed content on both of those platforms. And you have bookmarked my website and you're subscribed to the email newsletter, because I got some exciting stuff coming in the fall, including a lot of workshops, including another Butt Jobs 101 rimming workshop. So subscribe to the email newsletter so you can be in the know and attend all of the amazing workshops that I'm going to be putting on and all of the new merch coming. Okay, that's everything. But yeah, until then, I'm gonna see you later. Deuces.